right, we want to welcome to the show Ruell Chappell from Car-Fi and Play It Forward of Southwest Missouri. Good to see you again.
It's good to see you guys again.
What do you got going on?
Well, we've got, it's been all over Facebook, you know. Rick Snelson and Reba Brew are married owners of Car-Fi, friends of mine. And I've known Rick forever. And they started something recently called a coat exchange. They put a coat rack out in front of by the Car-Fi sign, and said, you know, if you need a coat, take one. If you've got a coat, leave one.
Okay.
And so anyway,
there it is, right there.
Yeah. And they had just been. I mean, the thing just went crazy. And so now I think that within the last 4 weeks, I was talking to Reba. And who I want to eventually get on a TV spot because she needs to be. She told me that they had gone through 175 coats in four weeks.
Wow.
So much that a friend of Rick's in Jeff City started the same thing, and now they're doing the same thing up in Jeff City. So I mean, you know, it's a really nice.
Well, sure it is.
In this environment, things like that are great. You know what I mean?
And it's nice. I mean, it's nice to think you've got a bunch of coats sitting out there on a rack, and they don't just all disappear.
That's exactly
People
right.
are actually bringing things. Okay.
They have, you know, regardless of whether you know it or not, there's a large homeless population, and they're not just here in Springfield. They're absolutely everywhere.
Sure.
And there's a number of reasons for that. Some good, some bad, but. Nonetheless, you know, the thing I like about Rick and Reba and Car-Fi is that they call themselves kind of Team Car-Fi, which I kind of like. But they are always involved in giving back to the community, and you know, I know because I'm involved with one of the things that they came up with.
Yeah.
Which
is Play It Forward, Southwest Missouri.
Which has to do with the musical instruments.
Right. Rick called me up one day and had met a friend in St. Louis that had Play It Forward. And then, so through talking and everything, Soup from the Daredevils said I should do it. So I got involved, and I just love it. So what we do is we take possession of, or donations of instruments and cash. A lot of the instruments we have to repair. That's where the cash comes in.
Right.
Okay.
And to give instruments to children that cannot afford to rent or buy them in Southwest Missouri.
There are plenty of them.
Yes, there are. And they're very talented and have all sorts of potential and may not be able to afford the instrument to actually learn to play. But this is changing all of that, which is great.
Well, and I just wanted to come on for a minute, and you guys were kind enough to ask, because in a time when, you know, everything is so, I mean, just upheaval and everything, it is nice to, you know, find someone that, you know, Rick and Reba have done the code exchange now. They're helping me with Play It Forward. They started out, Rick started Springfield's Best. You know, I mean, these are a couple of people in our community that have walked the talk. You know, I mean,
exactly. And, you know, when you talk about the coatings, there aren't any questions asked. There are no forms to fill out.
No.
They've seen a need. They try to fill it. You have a need. There it is, right for you.
And it's obviously as many people are leaving them as are coming to get them. So people will leave them if they have one to leave, because people do want to help. They want to do things for other people.
I think Steak and Shake's got involved now. It's everybody, you know, in the area.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and they watch people come and go all day long.
We've talked about Car-Fi and all these cool things. Real quick, tell the audience what Car-Fi is, just in case they're not
Car-Fi is pretty much the preeminent car audio provider in Springfield. I mean, they do everything from window tint and stereo systems for cars, boats, trucks, ATVs, everything.
And remote starts, which are really good at this time of year.
I'm still jealous about that.
I have one of those.
I want one so bad.
I'm now the proud owner of one.
Are you?
They're sweet.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. And I didn't forget to mention one thing. One of the things that Rick and Reba just did was they made a percentage of sales donation to the breast cancer society. So there we go,
right there.
Oh, excellent.
So anyway, they're great friends of mine. They're helping me do good stuff. Can I make a selfish plug?
Sure.
Go ahead.
This weekend, Friday evening, 7:30, I'm going to be doing a solo gig at Creekside to benefit Play It Forward. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. So come out and let's have some fun and raise a little money to fix some instruments.
Friday night, what
Or
time?
bring some instruments.
Or bring
You can do that too, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time?
7:30 at
7:30.
Creekside
At
Friday
Creekside.
evening.
Good stuff. Ruell Chappell, thank you.
You're very sweet.
And
Thank
thanks
you.
to the folks at Car-Fi. That's a great deal.
Isn't that a
Yes.
cool deal?
Yeah,
That
you have a
is.
coat you don't need?
Yeah.
There's someone out there who does.
They get
bet.
out on the front line.
That's
very
right. Drop
nice.
in Car-Fi and say hi.
That is so
Yeah.
cool. All right, coming up next on Ozarks Live, we're going to chat with another Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And Glenda Miller and Jim Bronner from Cox Health will be with us in the studio. Ozarks Live will be right back.